sound a wee bit like English, but to be honest, not a lot of them do. I thought we'd learn to count up to 4 today. Now, you might have heard me doing these numbers when I was counting us in for our song already, so they might not be totally new, but I'm going to try and say the numbers and get you to repeat them after me. So our first one is a hoon. Can you try and say number 1? A hoon. A hoon. 1 oon. And when you count, you say a hoon. Good. Let's try number 2 now. We say a ga for number 2. Give that a wee go. A ga. Nice. So if we do 1 and 2, we have a hoon, a ga. Try that one more time. A hoon, a ga. And the next one I think is the easiest because it sounds the most like English. Number 3 is a tree. Just try that now. A tree, a tree. So if you put all those 3 together, you have a hoon, a ga, a tree. And since we're doing so well with that, should we just do 4? A hoon, a ga, a tree, a céithre. 1, 2, 3, 4. A hoon, a ga, a tree, a céithre. Margarita, well done, everybody. Keep listening because these numbers might come up at other parts during today's session. Now it's time to meet some new friends, and all this week it's been fun because we have been meeting new friends that have been at different language levels all throughout Scotland. Agus and you, today we're going to meet people from Bun-sgoiltean Gaelic Thornleybank or Thornleybank Gaelic Primary, which is near Glasgow. And the exciting thing is this is actually a new Gaelic school, and you'll see from our videos it doesn't have very many classes yet. So I want to listen very carefully. Remember, we started off on Monday with our first word, falche. I'm sure you're going to hear that in this video. We had talking about our names. When we asked the question, ko usa, we answered ismisha. And maybe listen out to the numbers as well and see if any of these pupils are a hoon, a ga, a tree, or a céithre years of age.
Is Misha Violet, Hammy Cook, Dinava Aois. Is Misha Eleanor Hammy, Sheila Gut. Is Misha Bria Hammy Sheila Gut. Is Misha Peyton Hammy Cook, Dinava Aois. Is Misha Isabel Agus Hammy Cook, Blina Gush. And Misha Leo agus Misha Cook, Blina is Misha Ruby, Hammy Cook. Is Misha Oakley, Hammy Cook. Is Misha Martha, Hammy Cook, Blina Gush.
Is Misha Meister McColgan-Smith.
Is Misha Lua.
Misha Fichit a Hern, Blina Gush.
Is Misha Cook.
Oh, nach ma a reinje. And although none of them are a hoon, a ga, a tree, or a céithre, you might have heard the number a hoon in Meister McColgan-Smith's age, although I'm not sure if he's actually 21 or if he's just telling us a few stories. So lovely to see them. They are all Coic or Shia, numbers that we're going to do tomorrow. And that means there's only primary 1 and 2 in that class, in that school. But they are growing bigger and bigger every single year. And we're absolutely thrilled to have them with us and have them showing us a wee bit of their classrooms. Now, every day we have been doing a wee bit of singing, and we all know that singing is fun, it's easy, and I think it's the best way to learn some Gaelic. You don't need to be able to sing, you don't need to know any Gaelic. All you need to do is just give it a go. And today we're going to continue learning one of my favourite Gaelic songs with our actions, Ha me rui arsan rabbit. And you'll remember the first verse was that one. What was our actions for Ha me rui arsan rabbit? Can anyone remember? See if you can show me the best actions you could do. I think you've all got this. Ha me rui arsan rabbit. Yes, we've got our wee rabbit ears. Should we just try singing that one through to double check that we remember Ha me rui arsan rabbit? I'm just going to throw you in at the deep end, but this time we're going to count to 4. We're going to go head, ga, tree, Céhar, Hami rui ars a rabbit, Hami rui. Hami rui ars a rabbit, Hami rui. Hami rui ars a rabbit, a rui ars a rabbit, a rui ars a rabbit, Hami rui. Margarita, well done everybody. That was our Rana Hoon, our first verse, verse 1, Rana Hoon. We know these numbers. Round-a-ga, our second verse, verse 2. Do you remember yesterday? We had something swimming. What was swimming? Can you shout it out? Yeah, we had our fish. So we had Hami snav. Try that. Hami snav. Arsen chiask. Said the fish. Arsen chiask. Will we try singing Hami snav arsen chiask? And I want to see your best fishy hands and some beautiful swimming coming for this one. Here we go. Henya tiri. Hami snav arsen chiask. Hami snav. Hami snav arsen chiask. Hami snav. Hami snav arsen chiask. Snav arsen chiask. Snav arsen chiask. Hami snav. Gleva, well done everybody. I think that was so good that we're just going to go straight into round 3, verse 3. And this time, our first bit goes like this. See if you can say it after me. Hami-ske. 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 And hami-ske means I am flying. Hami-ske. I am flying. Have a think. What might be flying? What might it be? If you said bird, you are correct. But we're actually going to have a teeny tiny wee bird, a little chick in our song. So we need to say seisean for that. Do you want to give that one a go? Seisean. Let's try one more time. Ready? Seisean. One more time. Seisean. Margarita. So our 2 bits to remember this time. Maybe we could do some wee wings to remind us for hami-ske. So we're going to do hami-ske. Try that. Hami-ske. And then seisean. Seisean. And we're going to go hami-ske. Seisean. One more time. Hami-ske. Seisean. Margarita. Shall we give that a try? Just that wee verse with your best flappy wings. Here we go. Hey, let's go this time after 3. Henya 3. Hami-ske seisean. Hami-ske. Hami-ske seisean. Hami-ske. Hami-ske seisean. Ske seisean. Ske seisean. Hami-ske. Let's do it one more time. Hami-ske seisean. Hami-ske. Hami-ske seisean. Hami-ske. Hami-ske seisean. Ske seisean. Ske seisean. Hami-ske. Smart, ain't you, Beurla? That was so good. Do you know what I think? I think we should do Round-a-hoon, verse number 1, Hami rui arsen rabbit. Round-a-ga, verse 2, Hami snav arsen seisean. And then round-a-3, verse 3, Hami-ske arsen seisean. Will we give it a wee go? Oh, are we all feeling juicy like it's Jonach, like my t-shirt? Ready and willing to start? Best rabbit ears that we've seen after. Should we go after 2 this time? Heniga. Hami rui arsen rabbit. Hami rui. Hami rui arsen rabbit. Hami rui. Hami rui arsen rabbit. Rui arsen rabbit. Rui arsen rabbit. Hami rui. Ready for snav? Hami snav arsen chiask. Hami snav. Hami snav arsen chiask. Hami snav. Hami snav arsen chiask. Isnaver Saint-Chiasc, Isnaver Saint-Chiasc, Hami snaver nu versa ske, Hami ske ar Saint-Chian, Hami ske. Hami ske ar Saint-Chian, Hami ske. Hami ske ar Saint-Chian, Eske ar Saint-Chian, Eske ar Saint-Chian, Hami ske. Gleva! Very good, everybody. Smattering, well done. That was fab. I love that song. And tomorrow, we're going to continue learning it. We're going to add another verse. Add means we're going to have another rabbit. We're going to have another action. And of course, if you want to continue practicing this in your own time, there's a link in your chat that the teacher can show you. And I think we should just do even more singing because it is fun. Now it's time for one of my favourite bits. I've got lots of favourite bits in this section, but today is very exciting because every day we've been learning about a subject, and our subject for today is dualachas or heritage. Dualachas. Now, heritage means something that's handed down from the past, something that's happened, maybe a tradition, something that happened a lot and is still important. And this can take lots of different forms. It could be something to do with language. It could be something to do with culture that we're talking about yesterday, maybe buildings or much, much more. And we're actually going to explore something today in particular, but I'm not going to be doing that on my own. I am thrilled because we have a very special guest joining us. And our special guest is called Jonathan, and he works for an organisation called Keep Scotland Beautiful, and they have lots of different jobs, but I'm going to get him to tell you a wee bit more about that. So Jonathan, Matin va.
Matin va, Stiùiriche Seachdain. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, we are thrilled to have you here, and there are lots of primaries. I'm seeing them in the chat saying where they're coming from throughout Scotland, and it's very exciting. Can you tell us a wee bit about Keep Scotland Beautiful, what you do in your job?
Yeah, so Keep Scotland Beautiful is a charity for Scotland's environment. We aim to keep Scotland beautiful. And I am a Gaelic Education and Learning Officer, so I support schools in learning about sustainability, climate action through Gaelic, and I create resources and run workshops to connect language, culture, and the environment.
Well, that sounds fabulous. And are you lucky, Jonathan, in that you get to deal with wonderful primary 1, 2s and 3s all the time?
Very, very lucky, yeah, that I can work with pupils across Scotland, yeah.
Oh, amazing. And today I know you've got something really special prepared for us. So I'm just going to let you lead the way. Shoot, Jonathan.
Okay, more than thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Gaelic place names across Scotland. I'm very, very excited to be here today to talk to you guys about this fantastic topic that I'm very, very interested in. And I hopefully after this presentation, you guys will know a lot more about Gaelic place names. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with a wee activity. So based on how this loch looks, can you give it a name based on its appearance? So here are your choices. So you've got Green Loch, Blue Loch, or Square Loch. And if you want to put the answer in the chat, so have a little talk amongst yourselves and think, what name would you give this loch based on its appearance? So based on how it looks. So would you say it's a Green Loch, Blue Loch, or Square Loch? If you want to put the answer in the chat. So I'll give you about, say, 15 seconds to have a wee think, have a talk, and then put the answer in the chat. So maybe about around 10 seconds now. So just think, is it a Green Loch, Blue Loch, or Square Loch? What name would you give this loch based on its appearance? So let's say around 5 seconds, just to have a wee think, and then pop the answer in the chat. That would be fantastic. And then I will reveal the name of this loch. So remember, we're thinking about Gaelic place names. Green Loch, Blue Loch, or Square Loch. Fantastic. Okay, so I will show you guys the actual name of this loch, which is an-asgaidh, which is Gaelic for green loch. So if you put green loch in the chat, you'd be very, very correct. Very well done. The name of this loch is an-asgaidh. It is based in the east coast of the Highlands of Scotland. So you can go and you can find it. And it is very, very green, just like the name suggests. So uaine, that means green. Uaine, green. So an-asgaidh, green loch. And you can go in person, you can find it, an actual green loch in the Highlands of Scotland. So I'm going to be talking a bit more about different place names that have really interesting meanings in the coming slides. So let's get into it. So this is an elan. Elan, can you try saying that? Elan. Elan. So that means island. Elan. Good job. So Ellen means island, but what does Ellen nan Rawn mean? So I want you guys to have a little look at the photo. Think about what's on the island in the photo, and what do you think Ellen nan Rawn means? If you can put the answer in the chat, that would be fantastic. What do you think Ellen nan Rawn means based on what you can see in the photo? So have a wee think, and then put the answer in the chat. Maybe I'll give you about, say, 10 seconds just to have another little think, and then pop the answer in the chat. That would be fantastic. So what do you think Ellen nan Rawn means based on what you can see in the photo? Another wee 5 seconds, let's say. So Ellen nan Rawn, what do you think that means? So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, fantastic. Very, very well done. So Ellen nan Rawn does mean island of the seals. This is where seals go to give birth. The island is at the topmost point of Scotland, above Tongue. So if you go all the way to the top of Scotland, you will find this island. This is the exact photo of the exact island, apart from the seals, which I may have edited in. But you can find this island at the top of Scotland, which is where seals go to give birth, and it is called Island of the Seals, or in Gaelic, Ellen nan Rawn, which is the name that is given to it. Moving forward, so this is Bain, which means mountain. So Bain. And can you guys try saying that? Bain. So that means mountain. Now, I want you guys to have a little think about what Bain Eam might mean. Bain Eam. Mountain of the what? So I'm going to put the answers in the chat. So I'll give you another, say, 15 seconds to think maybe what Bain Eam means. Mountain of the what? So have a little look at the photo. Have a wee think. What do you think Bain Eam means? Mountain of the what? Again, this is a real mountain that you can go and find. Bain Eam. What do you think Bain Eam means? So if you put the answer in the chat, that would be fantastic. Another, say, 5 seconds just to pop the answer in. Bain Eam. What do you think Bain Eam means? Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Great answers. Brilliant. So Bain Eam means a mountain of butter, if you can believe it. And you can find it. If you go and have a look, you can find it. It's near Loch Lomond, above Argyll and Bute. And you can find it. I doubt you'll find a slab of butter on the top, but you could bring your own butter, and you can go to Mountain of Butter with your own butter. So Bain Eam does mean mountain of butter, and it is a Gaelic name, Bain Eam. Moving forward, this is Crec, which means cliff. Can you try saying Crec? Crec. Brilliant, good job. So Crec, cliff, Crec. So based on what you can see in this photo, what do you think Crec nam Fiag means? Crec nam Fiag. So have a little look at the photo. What do you think Crec nam Fiag means? Again, you know the drill. If you want to just put the answers in the chat, that would be fantastic. We love seeing the answers coming in. What do you think Crec nam Fiag means? Cliff of the what? Crec nam Fiag. So Crec. So another, say, 5 seconds just to put the answers in the chat. What do you think Crec nam Fiag means? And then 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. You guys are doing very, very, very well. Crec nam Fiag does indeed mean cliff of the deer. Brilliant. And you can actually, this is a real place, just like Bain Eam, Mountain of Butter, and Ellen nan Rawn, Island of the Seals. Crec nam Fiag, Cliff of the Deer, is a real place that you can find on the west coast of the Highlands in the county of Sutherland. So you can go and you can find it. And I would very much hope that you would see some deer when you're up there. Okay, so moving forward, we've got a really fun activity for you guys. I'm going to be going over different types of fantasy islands. So fantasy meaning not real. These islands aren't real. The ones before are real. You can go and you can find them, and they are across Scotland, but these ones aren't real. Now I'm going to put up different types of island. So Ellen, that means island. Ellen, island. So I'm going to put up different types of island, and I want you guys to think about which one is your favorite. Which one is your favorite island? In the next slide, you'll have the chance to put up your hand for the island that you think is your favorite. In this slide, I'm going to be going over the choices. So there'll be 6 different islands that I'll put up, and then in the next slide, you get to choose which one is your favorite. Okay, so I'm going to go put up one by one 6 different islands, and you have to think in your head which one do you think is your favorite. And then in the next slide, you can make the choice. You can put up your hand for your favorite one. So without further ado, let's get started. So Ellen na Rocheka. Can you try saying that? Ellen na Rocheka. Ellen na Rocheka. So that means island of ice cream, or island of the ice cream. Okay, so have a little think. Maybe this one's your favorite. And the next one is Ellen and Spuniter. Ellen and Spuniter, which means island of the pirate. Ellen and Spuneter. Ellen and Spuneter. Okay, so maybe this one's your favorite. We have Ellen na Chocolate, which is personally my favorite. I like this one. I love chocolate. So Ellen na Chocolate is definitely my favorite. Can you try saying that? Ellen na Chocolate. It's quite a fun thing to say, I think. Ellen na Chocolate. Brilliant, well done. So, and then the next one is Ellen of Voa Frosh, which means Island of the Rainbow. Ellen of Voa Frosh. And maybe this one's your favorite. Or maybe it's Ellen na Chocolate, which is Island of Chocolate. Have a little think. Ellen of Voa Frosh, Island of the Rainbow. Moving forward, Ellen and an-asgaidh. Ellen and an-asgaidh. Ellen and an-asgaidh, which means Island of the Unicorn. Ellen and an-asgaidh. Okay, quite a tricky one to say, even for me. Ellen and an-asgaidh. Which means Island of the Unicorn. Maybe this one's your favorite. Maybe you love unicorns, and this could be your favorite island. Or maybe it's the next one, which is Ellen a Ghearran, which means Island of the Shark. Ellen a Ghearran, Island of the Shark. Ellen a Ghearran, Island of the Shark. So maybe that one's your favorite. Maybe it's Ellen and an-asgaidh. Maybe it's Ellen of Voa Frosh. Depending on which one you think is your favorite, I want you guys to choose in the next slide. So here we go. I'm going to put up islands, so Elenan, islands, and then you guys have to put up your hand for the one that you think is your favorite. And teachers, if you wouldn't mind just counting up the votes so we have a good idea about which one is the favorite within your class, and then pop the answers in the chat. That would be fantastic. Brilliant. So I'm going to go through each different type of island. Remember, these are fantasy, they're not real, but yeah, so put up your hand for the island that you think is your favorite. So put up your hand if you think Ellen na Chocolate is your favorite island. Ellen na Chocolate. Ellen na Chocolate. Okay, and teachers, if you do a wee count, that would be fantastic. Brilliant. Great. Okay, and now Ellen and Spuneter. Ellen and Spuneter. So pop up your hand if you think Ellen and Spuneter, Island of the Pirate, is your favorite island. Ellen and Spuneter. Ellen and Spuneter. Great, fantastic, good job. Moving forward, Ellen of Voa Frosh. Maybe you love rainbows. Ellen of Voa Frosh. Okay, put up your hand if you think Ellen of Voa Frosh is your favorite. Okay, brilliant, very well done, fantastic. And now put up your hand if you think Ellen na Róiche is your favorite. Do you love ice cream? I love ice cream, but do you love ice cream? Ellen na Róiche, is that your favorite island? You prefer it than rainbows, pirates, or chocolate? Ellen na Róiche, put up your hand if you think Ellen na Róiche, Island of Ice Cream, is your favorite island. Brilliant, well done, fantastic. Okay, and moving forward, Ellen and an-asgaidh. So Ellen and an-asgaidh, Island of the Unicorn, which literally means Island of the One-horned. One-horned, an-asgaidh, which means one-horned, which means unicorn. So Ellen and an-asgaidh. Okay, so put up your hand if you think Island of the Unicorn is your favorite. And teachers, again, if you could just have a wee count and at the end just pop your class favorites island in the chat, that would be fantastic. Okay, so the last one that we've got, here we go, if I can, there we go. So Ellen a Ghearran. So put up your hand if you think Ellen a Ghearran is your favorite island. Island of the Shark. Ellen a Ghearran. Put up your hand if you think that is your favorite island. Brilliant. Fantastic. And teachers, if you wouldn't mind just putting the island that got the most votes in the chat, that would be fantastic. We'd love to see your answers in the chat. We'd love to see you engaging with the chat. So if you wouldn't mind putting that in, that'd be fantastic. Don't worry if it's in English. I know some of the Gaelic words are a little bit hard to spell, especially because I'll be moving forward in a second. But if you can put that in the chat, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, and very well done, students, for taking part in that. Now, you can also take part in this, the Gaelic Place Names Competition. So now in our competition, it's a way to take part and come up with Gaelic place names and then draw illustrations connected to those Gaelic place names. So you can create your very own island or your very own sunny mountain, Bein Grianach, we have here. So this is an example of an entry sheet, and you can also win fantastic prizes such as board games, art prints, books, and much more. You can find more information on our website to take part in the Gaelic place names competition and map packs of different areas with Gaelic place names as well to have interesting meanings. So take part, go check out our website, do some drawing, win some great prizes, and find out about Gaelic place names. Thank you very much, Joy, for this opportunity. Back to you in the studio. I hope the pupils enjoyed it. Thank you.
Tapalib, good more, Jonathan. Thank you very, very much. I guess I'm keeping an eye on the time. We've got hardly any time left, but we're going to manage to squish in a couple of our quiz questions. So let's give that a wee go now. Ceist ahún, question 1. How do you say the number 4 in Gaelic? Is it un, is it 3, or is it céithre? Un, 3, or céithre? Your 10 seconds starts now. Agus a cháir sin a ríis coiative in a seo bhaisibh a géisteach go mór. You were all listening so well. Most of you got it right. It was indeed a céithre. Ceist question 2. What was the chick in our song doing? Was it a ski, flying? Was it a snav, swimming? Or was it a rooi, running? A ski, flying, a snav, swimming, a rooi, running. Shuative. Agus bheith chuid má agah ceart. Both of you were correct. It was indeed flying. Nisha, Ceist 3. The organisation that Jonathan works for is called Keep Scotland What? Tidy, beautiful, or smelly? Keep Scotland tidy, beautiful, or smelly. Your 10 seconds now. And that's all we've got actually time for today. We hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to go into the chat and you'll see our words that you would describe today's session. We've done a lot of learning. We learned our numbers, we learned another verse of our song, we met our pupils from Thornleybank Primary School. And just before you go, a reminder that Keep Scotland Beautiful do have their fabulous competition running until the end of the week. So check out the link in the chat. Reminder too, tomorrow is Say a Gaelic Phrase Day. So maybe you'll be able to use some of the words and phrases that we've learned so far as part of this. And if your school has social media, maybe share some videos with us trying some Gaelic at SN Gaelic in Gaelic or the hashtag Say a Gaelic Phrase Day. But I hope you'll come back and join us again tomorrow for even more Gaelic, more songs and more activities. A bhuam heen, joy and lop, bianach live and draste. Cheery!